Voilà. Donc je me souviens plus trop ce qui...
I need to fix this.
Alors. Ah non, mais attends. Suis-je un abruti? Ah, Hades, ça se joue. Ah, la manette. Oh, c'est beaucoup mieux. Oh, savoir que c'est du coup en partie. Alors, toi, tu veux me parler? Alors... Comment on fait pour le menu?
Patroclus. So that's his name.
Voilà. Moi, je regarde les... Moi, c'est important de lire les informations. Bon, bref. Ok. Bah, elle est où, maman? Bon. J'ai combien de nectars? J'en ai 9. Je sais pas s'il fallait les garder, mais je vais les offrir. Allez, hop. Paf.
What, really? Come on, what is this, Zagreus? You think handing this to me makes up for everything you've put us through?
It's just something I found out there that I thought you might like, Than. Don't think anything of it.
On va quand même lui parler, hein.
So, the world outside, didn't you say that it would make you sick being out there for very long at all? I understand now what you meant by that. Beautiful place and all, but it's good to be back.
See what I mean now, Zag? Nice place to visit on occasion, sure. But I definitely wouldn't want to live there.
Couldn't if I tried.
Allez, paf.
No, this is for me. You really shouldn't have. You're spoiling me rotten.
I just happen to think you deserve better than you've got down here, Achilles. Achilles, did you ever used to pray to the gods? Make offerings to them and such back when you were alive?
Prayed mostly to my mother, lad. I always had my doubts the gods were listening, that they could even hear. Though I suppose that if you make an offering, they might be so inclined, just for the moment anyway. They're helping much.
They're helping, definitely, sir.
Bien sûr. Bien sûr.
Those shades are always milling about.
Fermé, ça? Non, j'ai pas accès, d'accord, ok. Tiens.
Only the very best treats for my best friend, right, boy?
Cerberus yelps in merriment upon receiving such a generous offering.
How's everything been going lately, boy? What's the good word?
The underworld prince's casual inquiry serves but to frustrate the info.
Mais c'est pas grave, on va le caresser.
You've always been there for me, boy.
C'est lent. Salut, papa.
Tells me that you surpassed her well out there. How utterly embarrassing for her, to say the least.
I suppose you're going to punish her in some cruel fashion, then?
Oh, I've already seen to that, of course. You think she volunteered to deal with you? Nobody did. That's how ignoble a task it is.
That's strangely comforting to know.
Alors, fais voir. Est-ce qu'on peut rénover quelque chose? Oh, soif des ténèbres, c'est quoi la soif des ténèbres? De vos armes. Ah oui, d'accord, ok. Attends, j'ai combien de... J'en ai 3. C'est pas mal ça. Ça c'est pas mal aussi, la régénération. Ça va donner plus de... Un reroll. Après les machins. Putain, c'est... Ouais. Ah, il y a du choix là. Ça c'est pas mal. Hein. Les points de vie, non? Ou ça aussi, c'est pas mal les nectars. Mais ça, on en ramasse moins des nectars que les points de vie. Puis ça, c'est au hasard en plus. Allez, vas-y.
Work is approved upon my father's name. Not like he's paying any heed.
Don't be still.
Allez, merci. Allez, paf! On rase tout le monde.
Absolutely splendid, Zagreus. Is this really for me? It's so very kind of you to think of me like this.
I want you to have it, Orpheus. You've brightened up our lives down here more than you know. I only wish that you could see that.
On va te parler?
Pray tell me something, Zagreus. How is she lately, hmm? Eurydice, I mean. Her hair? Fall colors or full bloom? Her poise? As proud and supple as the oak?
She's all right, Orpheus. Seems comfortable within her little place in Asphodel. The only thing that seems to bother her at all is when I mention you. Is there nothing you can do to patch things up?
Alas, I cannot change the past, my friend. So no. As you can plainly see by now, I'm dead to her. Rightfully so, at that.
But that's just a technicality. I mean, you're here, she's there. So what if you're not breathing anymore? You have all eternity ahead of you. Don't you want to see her again?
Don't I want to see my Eurydice again? Why, yes. That more than anything, my friend. Provided she wanted to see me. I tried once to disturb her everlasting rest, as you well know, and that did not pan out as I had hoped.
You're not making this easy, Orpheus.
Wait,
Oh, mais tiens, je te rince, pour la peine. Bam!
how can I possibly accept such generosity, my child? Surely others whom you know are more deserving of such offerings.
Nonsense, Nyx. I want you to have it. You've always cared for me. I can't ever repay you for that.
Child, quickly now, before you go. I know how all of this must look. Know that I was true to her, Persephone, and that I think fondly on the time she spent with us.
Of course, Nyx. Though, why did she really leave the underworld, do you think? Besides, because of me. So what if she thought I died at birth?
She did not feel that she belonged. It was a very difficult adjustment she was forced to make. And she feared that she would inevitably end up caught between Olympus and this realm. That she might start a war.
A war. Wars have been fought for less, I understand. And father must have been a real burden too.
You do not know. Ask her yourself about her time with him. But I have already said too much, and I cannot say more.
You've said more than enough. I'll see you Nyx.
Paf! Je te rince.
Hey Meg, I thought I'd better hand this over.
I'll confiscate that if you really want. Although I'm warning you, I'm not susceptible to bribes. Many have tried.
Hey, I'm just handing over contraband to the appropriate authorities. Think nothing of it. Just doing our jobs, right?
Tiens.
Zagreus, I heard Lord Hades served you with a pact of punishment. You must be very proud.
What, you mean the gigantic infernal contract reserved only for extraordinary circumstances? Yeah, I suppose I'm pleased that Father Skunt all that trouble just for me.
Well, when you're finished being smug about it, know that all of us are bound by its terms. You can force a lot of things to change if you're not careful.
A lot of things such as how you refuse to reason with your positively charming sisters, Meg.
The extreme
Oh!
measures condition. You wouldn't dare. Do you have any idea what you're talking about?
Anything for you, Meg.
Salut, ça, tiens! Je te ramasse aussi. Et hop.
There must be some mistake. Prince, you're giving this to me?
I want you to know we all appreciate you do, sir. Don't work yourself too hard on my account, okay? Miss Dusa, I ran into hostile Gorgons that resembled you out there in Asphodel. Resembled only in the vaguest sense, I mean. They lacked your charm or social graces anyway. I just hope you are not related, since I sort of, you know.
Oh, those old things? They're relatives just in the loosest sense. Like, say you had some nasty, almost mindless siblings born entirely from your own blood. Something like that. Do you have any idea how hard it was to get a steady job because of them?
So I have your permission to continue hacking down such Gorgons with
Oh
impunity?
putain.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Thanks for asking, Prince.
Ah, il est resté.
Some water-dwelling beast for you, good chef. Totally worth it.
Alors, c'est quoi les promotions du jour?
Anything good?
D'accord, avec un machin, j'achète 50 obsidiennes. Oui, ça m'intéresse pas, quoi. Là, c'est... D'accord, ok. Bonjour.
Was bound to happen, really.
Maître d'armes...
Guess I have been
Je vais
rather busy
prendre.
as of late.
Athéna, il manque le démarche assurée, éclair aveuglant, ok. Tourbillon de force pour Zeus. Bon, il reste pas mal de trucs, quoi. Allez, hop. On va pas perdre de temps. Maître d'armes. Tu as un succès, maître d'armes. Bon. Parfait. Je sais pas lequel est le mieux. Bonjour, je trouve des réponses de type machin, à savoir ça, l'enclume, machin. Je préfère les faveurs de lampe. Hein. Bien, écoute. Et ça, c'est l'initiative des talents. En fait, mes clés me serviront plus qu'à ça, en fait.
Done.
À acheter les trucs, peut-être. Bon, on verra. Allez, hop.
What's all this?
Salut. Alors, apparemment, c'est l'arc.
I think I need my bow. Coronact. Grant me the aspect of Chiron.
Whoa, what was that?
Coronact reveals
Paf!
secrets.
Ok.
Ah, you shot me.
Faut que je réapprenne à jouer. Hein. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on veut comme aspect on était en train d'améliorer. Nous, ouais, c'est simple. On va tout faire, on va tout améliorer. On va pas chercher spécialement à avoir un truc. Il manque de trucs. Allez, hop, je te rince toi aussi.
Being serious here, pal? You brought that all this way for little old me? That's real nice of you.
You're not so bad yourself, mate. Thanks for always being here for me to savagely attack without a second thought. Say, Skelly, don't suppose you'd care to tell me how the infamous twin-fisted Malphon came to be right here in this very courtyard, would you?
Nope, not any of my business, pal, which is to say I didn't see a thing. And even if I did, it isn't what I'm paid to do. Don't you have someone in your fancy house there paid to keep watch over stuff like that? Ask them.
All right, maybe I will.
Change of plan there, huh?
Nothing happened. Not possible.
Ok. Ok, température 0, c'est fait. Donc il faut juste rajouter 1. Alors je me souviens plus, assurance vie. Tiens, points de vie, le machin. Là. Allez, c'est parti.
Choice is made. Lady Demeter.
Ah, Déméter. Allez, paf, je rance Déméter.
A little offering for you, good Lady Demeter. I'm deeply grateful for your willingness to aid me in all this.
I must acknowledge and accept your thoughtful gift of nectar, Zagreus. Would that the mortals showed deference thus. My, but you're as determined as my foster brothers were when my sisters and I stood with them against the Titans way back when.
Bon, ça, on l'a pas débloqué. Allez, on est dans une optique de...
Right up.
On débloque tout. Et un poisson? Alors, je me souviens plus.
Got to hold nice and still. Got you. It's a Skilla Scion.
Quand je connaissais pas ce poisson apparemment. Ah, je suis le roi de la pêche, hein. Je joue en ce moment beaucoup à Stardew Valley. Donc là, paf, plus 5 PV max. Pas mal. Pas mal. Ah, faut se remettre dedans. Hein.
You're nothing. That's better.
Ok, encore des gemmes.
Come try me.
L'argent, on a 147, on va prendre les gemmes. Pour l'instant, Chiron, c'est un peu tôt. Artemis, excellent.
You've been waiting for this, haven't you?
Oh, bâtard!
You stab me and I stab you.
Hold a moment, Zagreus. I could have sworn you were so close before, but now you're back. Must have tripped up just when victory was close at hand. It happens all the time. We'll get you out of there. You'll see.
Oui, oui, ouais. L'attaque, 27% de dégâts, 1% de critique.
Artemis, guide my hand.
Une clé ou des obsidiennes, je vais prendre l'obsidienne. Historique jusqu'à 125 de PV, bah... j'ai envie de dire non. Dédale. Il y aura un portail de chaos derrière. Ça, on va retenir comme ça. Oh! Bah oui, eh bah...
Let's see how this goes.
Alors, soit un double machin, soit ça, soit KO. Moins 22 PV pour descendre. Ou une double technique. Alors, en plus, c'est des techniques que j'ai... Enfin, c'est des trucs que j'ai déjà, des aspects que j'ai déjà, donc je pense que...
I have to pick a side. On the prowl.
You truly think you can withstand the ravages of winter, Zagreus? That I would like to see.
I'm sorry, Demeter. Let's give her a show then.
Ouais, sans rancune, hein.
I am the eldest of Olympus, Zagreus, and I expect for you to treat me suitably.
Pas de soucis. Un petit objet de revenge. Ça, les clés, on avait dit qu'on s'en foutait, donc on va prendre ça. J'aime, pourquoi pas. Je peux regarder ce que je pouvais en faire des gemmes d'ailleurs tout à l'heure. Acheter un puits de Chiron, ok. Ah, la ligne de base quoi de ouf. Un peu d'argent juste avant Chiron, c'est pas plus mal. Alors, il y a un poisson déjà. Allez, juste une jolie prise. Déçu.
That's good. I'll take this one.
Salut. Ok. Alors.
Aaron, he's ready. My sisters and I, we've had a chance to talk and we have come to an agreement, Zagreus. As you can see.
Megara, Tiss, you ready? Murderer.
3 against 1. Doesn't seem all that sporting now, does it?
We're each well past the need for any sport. We'll kill you, whatever it takes. Aaronese, now.
Attends. Un peu touché, ouais. Mais bon, ça va. C'est géré. C'est géré.
Off to Asphodel. My keepsakes.
Bon, cassons-nous. Allez.
Going up. Hot up here.
Asphodel. Du nectar, ah bien. Achète. Allez, soi-disant cousine a tout ça. Hop.
Perfect.
Ok. Ah bah non, je vais prendre la...
Next island.
notre copine. On va lui offrir un petit nectar d'ailleurs qu'on a trouvé. Atlas.
What's going on? Just the ingredient I needed, hun. Thank you so much. You know, you weren't near as bad as I'd heard.
Oh, don't worry, we're still getting to know each other. Plenty of time for me to live up to my notorious reputation. Though I'm surprised you've heard of me at all.
C'est la même chanteuse hein, que dans Transistor. Hein.
Look, Eurydice, I promise not to bother you with this each time, but you should know your husband's shattered by what happened with the two of you. He's genuinely sorry, and he loves you very deeply still, I'm sure of it.
What am I supposed to do with that, Your Royal Majesty?
Oh là là, elle nous a chippé là.
I don't know yet. Though you know what? You shouldn't take my word for it. You should take his.
Don't think I'll be running into him anytime soon, from what I understand. But you're the Hades kid. You want to pull some strings on our behalf? Go right ahead, I guess. But I won't hold my breath. Even if I could.
Son passé qui est supérieur. Je vais prendre le nectar, tiens.
You got it, hun.
Really hit the spot. Take care.
Bye.
Ah, je vais toucher. Ah bâtard. Toucher, bordel. Oh.
Show me, Chiron.
Il est où le pied attends, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Chiron ou Poséidon ou... Je vais prendre...
Alright.
prendre Chaos.
I understand the hunting goddess Artemis recently has turned her gaze towards you. It is unexpected she would offer her assistance, even to a relative in need.
Pourquoi je suis nu? Pourquoi je suis nu? Ah, la vitesse de déplacement en moins, c'est pas le plaisir. Hein.
Time for another voyage aboard the barge of death. Got to hold on.
C'est plus ou moins débrouillé.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Hmm. Ouais, j'utilise pas mon tir alors que c'est le brouillard festif.
You wanna die again?
Je tue ces saloperies parce que sinon, ça va être la sauce. Un petit coucou est sympa à travailler. Ok, ça va mieux, Wax? Ça va, tranquille, on se fait un petit Hades du plaisir. Le collier à plante front supérieur. Ah, on a amélioré notre collier à pointe. Euh, 280 balles. Je vais prendre Poséidon, je l'ai pas sur cette partie, mais bon. Ah, mais c'est juste avant. Oh, on va voir le l'hydre avec la vitesse en moins. Hmm.
Tidings, nephew. I've learned that you have managed to get all the way to Asphodel. Fine work. Now you just keep on going.
Beaucoup mieux, merci. Ça a l'air sympa. Ouais, c'est vraiment un jeu qui est vraiment très sympa. Hein. Bon, t'as l'univers mythologie grecque qui est très cool. Et puis c'est le côté hack and slash et roguelite à la fois qui sont vraiment sympas. L'ADA est magnifique, hein, faut dire ce qu'il y a, la musique est exceptionnelle. Et c'était ceux qui ont fait Transistor, donc forcément t'allais pas être déçu. Le gameplay est cool aussi, bien nerveux, qu'ils l'ont beaucoup amélioré depuis Transistor. Allez, pour un diamant, on va essayer de battre l'hydre. Donc pour l'instant, c'est l'hydre basique. Des bisous, Wax. Ah! Ah, le déplacement au moins, ça... Alors j'ai bien galéré. Hein. J'ai bien galéré. Bon, ça va, on reste quand même pas mal de PV. On va peut-être changer du coup. Ouais, on va les faire dans l'ordre. Hein.
Set. Should I take the train?
Ouais.
To the top. Done.
Alors, j'ai encore un de mes bienfaits qui est... Ah, j'ai... un truc... Alors, j'ai des dalles et machin. On va prendre des dalles, évidemment. Et j'ai un poisson. Oui. Ah, le bâtard! Oui, comme tu dis, oui. Ah, j'étais mauvais. Mais c'est vrai qu'il y a ça dans l'Elysium. Quand même. Je me redéplace de manière normale. Ça, je l'ai pas, on va le débloquer. Hein. Puis en plus, sur la technique, c'est là que c'est ce qu'on va améliorer. De la vie. Alors du coup, j'ai pas lu de la vie hein, avec cette histoire. Ou améliorer un bienfait. Prendre de la vie. Oh la ligne de base, bordel!
Anything I need.
You shall regret this.
Ah, c'est cher payé, hein.
Cheers. I'll take it.
J'ai du pognon, vas-y.
Cheers, mate. Always hits the spot.
C'était miss, je pense. Ouh. Mmh. Ah. Un duo que j'avais pas. Argent ou un boss contre un vas-y. Si je tombe sur le Minotaur, ce serait pas mal.
Come forth and be swatted, deadly butterflies.
Heureusement que je casse l'armure avec les tirs. Hein. Peut-être un peu tard, ça. Oh, l'appel de Poséidon. Alors, de la vie ou de l'argent? Bah, toujours de la vie. Hein. Entre la vie et l'argent, on prend la vie.
Had enough yet?
Ah, putain!
Not regenerating.
Encore!
What do we have here?
Oh, ça galère, hein. Peut-être perdre une vie ici. Ça, faut que je me remette dedans. Hein.
Looks like a good match.
Wouhou! Merde, j'ai pas gagné l'argent que j'avais. 379, ouais, ça va. C'est accepté. C'est accepté, c'est acceptable. Lorsque vous agissez les gars, lorsqu'on ça, on l'a pas eu, donc on va le faire. Hop!
Our sworn enemy. Why, look, Asterius, the fiend returns. The rumors that he fled to haunt the surface must have been mere lies.
Well, no, in this case, those rumors must have been quite accurate. It's just I'm back. Realized I didn't want a future for myself that didn't include crushing you repeatedly like this.
Oh, such clever excuse-making from one so versed in treachery. Well, if you are indeed contained within this realm, then we shall be delighted to make sure it always stays that way. Now come and fight.
Faut que j'arrête de faire le kéké. Ah! J'ai pas assuré. Pas assuré.
You are my biggest fan. Happy to entertain you, Shades.
Il ne reste plus qu'une seule... ah vache, une seule vie. En stock. Ah, je suis deg.
I'm out of here. Courtesy of the pact. Almost out of here.
Peu de sous. Donc on a des Artemis à 450. Alors lui, c'est tous les jours, hein, je pense.
Let's see what's in here.
Merde! Ah, pourquoi j'ai traversé? Ah, le brassard de Mirminon qui augmente. Ah, vache!
This is crawling with these. Right on time.
Oh bah tiens, hop, allez.
Lord Hermes, sir, you've asked for nothing in return, and so please take this humble offering, because it's nothing, really.
Well, no, that's awful kind there, cuz. No need to thank me, though. Not so profusely, anyhow. You'd think that once you break free to the surface, we could see you from Olympus a bit more than usual, but no. It's like you're shrouded in eternal night up here. Something like that. Odd, right?
Ça va. Je suis un peu déçu. Oh, un dollar, il manque $1. Ah bah non.
Look at all that coin.
Il est là ce dollar. Après, est-ce qu'on veut un refus? Ouais, si, on veut un refus. Alors, ouais. Si, on veut le racheter, le refus de la merde. Donc c'était pas là. Artemis, je pense, contre le boss. Il va faire attention au boss, mais... Ah! Putain, on prend à chaque fois. Hein.
it is.
Oh!
Just the foul sack I need.
On prend plus de dégâts. Allez, je l'avais pas débloqué.
Bit of an aftertaste. Let's just go down this Sata hole. Could check the other passageways before I go.
Vas-y, on va essayer de se le faire, le papa, avec deux vies en plus.
Proved terribly effective once again.
Bye for now, boy. I can do
Allez.
this.
On a un peu perdu, mais on arrive quand même au moins à rencontrer Hades.
Haven't you had enough?
So, boy, did you ask her about how she came to join me in the underworld? Did you confirm all your suspicions then?
You didn't drag her down to hell yourself, apparently. You're not going to tell me who did, though I can well imagine. Your brothers got to reign forever on Olympus while you got sent down into the underworld. So they gave you a consolation prize, didn't they?
You make such accusations knowing next to nothing. Careless as ever. Poseidon had nothing to do with it. He knows even less than you. If you value her existence or your own, it would be wise to keep it that way. And to turn back.
Oh bâtard!
Come forth, wretches, and dispose of this unfilial oaf.
Why don't you let your wretches rest in peace?
How dare that? Darkness.
Ah bâtard! Ah, il est rapide. Allez, vas-y, on va l'achever avec celui-là. Ah bâtard! Ah putain, faut que j'arrête de prendre cette attaque. Ah, le dernier refus de la mort qui claque. Allez. Et voilà. Merci Poséidon. Merci tonton. Merci tonton.
Vanquished again by my own fool kin. Why, you...
There. In the name of someone very sore right now. Titan blood.
Qui sont de titan. On est content. Vous êtes content, moi je suis content.
Just them ahead. Mother isn't far.
Il s'était pissé dessus. C'est bon un mot de la vie, la nuit. C'est bon. Ça va? Y'a pas un poisson? Salut, non je regarde si t'as un poisson mais apparemment non.
Zagreus, it's wonderful to see you, but I need to ask something of you. That you not visit me again here in this place. Both for your safety and for mine.
For what? Because of what would happen if the Olympians found out? So, after everything, you're taking Father's side in all of this?
I am. The father is no fool when it comes to matters such as this. Besides, all that has happened, it's my fault. I was selfish. And now both sides of our family threaten to be torn apart.
Your fault? So let's say you never left Olympus. Then it'd be just like you thought until quite recently, I think. That I'd never existed. Besides, they haven't found out any of this. What makes you so sure they will all of a sudden?
Nyx may be veiling you from them as she veiled me when I fled here myself. But even her own powers aren't infallible. Each time you visit me, you are incurring risk. One small slip, and they shall find me. Discover your deception. Go home, Zagreus. Please.
Go home with me, Mother. You came here under false pretenses. I haven't fought all this way over and over again only to turn back now. I need you in my life. How can you just turn me away like this?
Oh, Zagreus. I cannot return. After all that happened between Hades and me, and everyone, I just cannot fathom the idea. Besides, the risks we're taking would be even greater if Olympus were to find me there with him. And you.
Then you're just going to stay here, alone in the middle of nowhere, in this little garden, forever, after we part ways, just like that.
My son, I know you've made hard choices and sacrifices to be here with me. And I'm forever grateful to have finally met you. This is my home now, yes. While your home is below. Please, if not for your sake, then for mine, do not return. I love you, Zagreus. Goodbye.
Mother, I... blast.
Goodbye.
She can't do this to me.
Aïe aïe aïe, terrible, terrible, terrible. Excusez-moi. Bon, bah on va en relancer une.
Hey, Hypnos,
On se réveille, hein.
what would it take for you to let me through the locked door down the hall?
That's
That's a good one. You know I can't let you enter your dad's private chambers anymore since you betrayed his trust and tried to run away from home. Sorry, master's orders.
Nothing from me back there anyway.
I didn't think you had it in you, boy.
Achilles, if a friend of yours were in need of assistance, but the only way you could assist them was to somehow change the terms of an ancient pact Father probably forced on them, what would you do?
I would be very careful, above all. Do you understand, lad? I would not wish to make things any worse. How many pacts such as the one you're thinking of are buried back in the administrative chamber there? Even your father can't keep track. Although, perhaps Nyx can.
Nyx, you're right. She knows everything. Wouldn't hurt to ask her, I suppose.
Just watch yourself.
Il n'y a pas Thanatos.
Why, I can scarce believe my eyes. Is that you, boy? Cerberus, look who it is. He's back.
Cerberus looks mournfully toward the prince.
No need to drag the dog into this, Father.
Anything you say to me, you say in front of Cerberus. You might even learn a thing or two from him of listening and of obedience.
Ok, c'est cool. Il y a une bonne ambiance. Bah, c'est bien ça.
Not paying us any heed. What say we go with this assignment, contractor?
What is it that you're on about?
Ça sert vraiment à quelque chose?
I must confess something to you, my friend. My mind still wanders to Eurydice quite often, and my memories of her, despite my best attempts to move along with my existence here. I would call it a fatal flaw, except I am already dead.
Don't torture yourself, mate. You've been through enough. As has she. You still care for one another, just don't have a way to get the point across. But I have an idea.
I too once had ideas, Zagreus. Ideas and inspirations. It was so very wonderful to have a muse.
I know.
Ça m'amuse que tu sois ma muse.
What is the matter, child? I sense your distress, not the specific cause.
Mother doesn't want to see me again. I mean, she asked me not to return. Thinks the risk is too great.
Oh. That is a fair enough assessment. What shall you do?
I'm going back.
Good.
Electo's really something else. She must have been a real handful, huh?
My youngest sister takes a lot of pleasure from her work. I've learned something of that from her, but that's as far as we relate, I think.
She could learn a thing or two from you, I'm sure. About having a little common decency, perhaps.
She won't be learning anything from me. The contempt you get from her is unconditional. I learned not to take it personally.
I see. Have to tell you do, so your job seems really stressful here. It's a big house. You have to tend to the entire thing.
Oh, well, most of it isn't so bad at all. But ever since Cerberus tore up the lounge, I guess it's been a little hectic getting everything back to normal like before.
I'm not sure it was ever normal around here, but I'm sorry I created work for you. Cerberus tore the place apart because of me. Though maybe I can help you patch things up.
Don't say that, Prince. Cerberus knows better, and besides, you have your job to do, don't you? And I have mine. And I will do my very best at it. Just wait and see.
And she's off.
J'ai un poisson, je crois. Non, deux.
Fair market
C'est
value.
tout? Tu te fous de ma gueule, là?
What's up for barter?
C'est la même offre du jour, tu te fous de ma gueule toi aussi, ok d'accord. L'arnaque est totale. Allez, dans ma piole.
A prophecy's been added to the list.
Ah oui, ça va qu'à ça. J'en ai une nouvelle, ça, de Association Divine. Il y en a tellement. Alors, je peux remettre 3% là-dessus, c'est bien. C'est pas plus mal.